Hello, I'm Melinda Pankhurst, a Microsoft Dynamics NAV consultant with Evolution Business Systems here in Melbourne. In this video, I'm going to cover how to process your BAS using the new 2013 version of Microsoft Dynamics NAV. Using the BAS features available in NAV makes your monthly BAS reporting easier. NAV provides figures in the format required by the ATO, which means your BAS reporting will be quicker and less error-prone. There are 3 steps involved in processing your BAS in NAV 2013. Step 1 is to import the BAS report and create your new BAS reporting period in NAV. Step 2 is to update this BAS with the figures from GST transactions that have been entered in NAV. And step 3 is to export the BAS figures and send the details to the ATO. The first step in setting up your BAS is to create a new BAS calculation sheet. The BAS calculation sheet represents a BAS reporting period in NAV. So if you report your BAS monthly, then a BAS calculation sheet will represent the monthly reporting period. And if you report quarterly, the BAS calculation sheet represents the quarterly reporting period. To find the BAS calculation sheets in NAV, click Departments, Financial Management, Periodic Activities, and from here click Business Activity Statement, and then click BAS calculation sheets. Here's an example of a BAS calculation sheet I created earlier. To view the details, double-click on the BAS calculation sheet and the BAS calculation sheet card will be shown. To begin with, all of the BAS figures are set to 0, so step 2 of the process is to update these figures based on the transactions that have been entered into Microsoft Dynamics NAV for the BAS reporting period. To update the figures, click the Update button in the Action pane at the top of the BAS calculation sheet card. This screen allows us to make some changes to the way the BAS is updated. First of all, the document number, the BAS version and the period are automatically selected based on the data in the BAS calculation sheet. We can then specify to update the BAS calculation sheet. In this case, we want to see the figures in the sheet, so we leave it checked. The next 2 fields indicate which GST entries we want to include in the BAS. We can specify whether we want to use open or closed GST entries or both. And we can specify whether we want just the GST entries recorded within the reporting period or both before the period and within the period. In this case, since we're doing our first BAS, we want to include all of the GST entries we've recorded so far, so we choose before and within period. Click the Preview button to generate the BAS calculation sheet update report and to update the values in the BAS calculation sheet. The BAS calculation sheet update report shows the calculations used when updating the BAS. You can now see that the figures in the BAS calculation sheet have been updated. The figures in 1A and 1B should match with your GST payable and GST receivable account totals in the GL for the same period. Once you've checked the figures, you can then export the BAS. This is the third and final step in the process. When you run the BAS export, the BAS calculation sheet is locked and can't be changed. This means that the BAS calculation sheet will match what you sent to the ATO, so you can refer back to it at a later date. To lock the BAS calculation sheet, click the Export button on the BAS calculation sheet card. This will export a data file. Choose a file name and click OK. The BAS calculation sheet is now locked and the data file has been exported. This concludes the demonstration on how to process your BAS in Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2013. For more information about Microsoft Dynamics NAV, see our website at www.ebsys.com.au, where you can find links to our blog. You can also find us on YouTube and on Vimeo.